Okay, this video is just going to look at the incremental serial number marking. This might be useful for some people who need to security mark certain items, possibly a batch of 50 items, and they want an incrementing serial number. So this is how to achieve that. So we will open up a new blank file. If you go to text, click on the text box and click on there. It doesn't matter what's in this currently because we'll be changing it. If you go down to enable variable text at the bottom there and click on that, what you've got to do weirdly is click on increase, and a little box will pop up and you have a whole load of choices here of what you can increment. Now we want the serial number, so we're going to tick that. We're going to start at 0, 0, 0. Actually, I'm going to do it at 0, 0, 0. No, we're going to start at 0, 0, 1. We are on 0, 0, 1. We're going to increment up to, let's say it's a batch of 100. So we are going to finish at 101. Serial 1 each, blah, 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 blah. So I think that's probably okay, but we can test this. You've got a selection of choices: hex, decimal, lowercase, custom hex, all sorts of things. But let's just stick with this one for the moment. We're going to hit OK. Now if we apply that, and that is done, you can see where it is. You can reposition, select it and go down to the red mark, and in this case it is absolutely tiny, so we are going to stop that and we're just going to drag this out a bit bigger. There we go, we can actually see it now. Let's pop it back in the center and hit red again. If you get that message saying no processable data, it's because it's not highlighted. It must be highlighted, and hit red. Okay, so this time we've got a small, let's start it up here, and you can imagine this was multiple items being put in. So we are going to pop the speed up to 1200 because we're only marking on this paper. Obviously select your speed accordingly. And we are going to press the mark button, and that's number 1 finished. Slide it across, let's say that's the second one. You can now use the button on the side. So you press the button on the side, that's 2, new item, 3, new item, 4, another one, 5, and so on. And you could see for anyone doing mass production with things that need to have serial number on, this button is very, very useful. You don't even have to go back or look at the software. You can just keep carrying on until you are done. So a very useful feature for some of us perhaps. I'm sure not everybody needs this, but if you do need it, it's weirdly hidden away in this increase, on this increase button. It was just stupid, frankly. Now, next question is, can you apply a date or time to this? So let's add another box. Let's just increase it immediately so we can actually see what we're up to. So there we go. We're going to highlight that. We're going to come back to enable variable text. We're going to hit increase. This time we're going to select time, and we're going to do let's see, I think you can only select 1, so let's do the minute. Actually, sorry, let's do the seconds because they should change much quicker. So going back to this, if we highlight both, let's see if it will actually change seconds and print everything. So there we go. That's 15 and 23 seconds, 16 and 30 seconds, 17 and 33 seconds, so that works perfectly. Now what if we wanted to add or alter the time? Let's just select that and drag it down. Let's do another box. We'll hit text, just chuck it in the middle, and this time we're going to just enter the date, so we'll change that. We'll hit enable variable text again down here, and we're going to hit increase, and this time we are going to put the date in there, and it can be let's have a look, let's put day, let's put day, that'll do. Day 8 equals 8, so that's fine. We are on the 22nd at the moment, so let's select that. I think that's the OK one, and there we go. So now if we, it's actually not, we've got to select the whole thing, but will that print the whole thing without applying it? Yes, it will. So that information has already been updated to the machine. And also notice the increment on the actual software display. So the next one is going to be 20, 22 and whatever seconds. Yeah. 21, 22 and 27 seconds. That was a guess. So you see the idea there of all of this. You could have the full date, serial number, all sorts of things, all going up by one as required. So there you go. That is the incremental serial number feature